Bonjour, comment allez-vous? This is the Crypto Kid podcast, and today we discuss Microstrategy continues to buy Bitcoin. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We have Thanksgiving coming up in 2 days here in the United States. I want to say hi to all my fans out there in Vietnam, in the UK, in South Africa, in Turkey, and all the other audiences that are globally growing out there and glowing. And this is a good time for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has taken a dip as investors begin to take their profits. Let's see where Bitcoin is trading at this moment. So right now, Bitcoin is in a sell-off down to $91,723. Let's check the price of Ethereum. Ethereum is down $116 to the price of $3,298 US dollars. As we continue to get into Q4, the Christmas shopping season right now, Black Friday is coming up in 3 days, and so retailers are very poised to get ready for this super Christmas buying frenzy. And for anybody out there new to the podcast, this podcast is for crypto enthusiasts 18 to 50 years of age that are middle class, and upper class. And maybe you're just working class, but you've inherited a nest egg, or you've been able to cobble together a nest egg during this post-COVID season, and you want to know what to do with it in order to build wealth, and you're skeptical of putting it in purchasing some US bonds. You see the stock market is, very fruitful right now, but you see cryptocurrency is creating a lot of wealth for people all across the world. Well, this podcast is for you. This podcast is streamed daily, both on YouTube Live as well as Facebook Live. And I even think, once I can figure it out, we'll be going live on TikTok as well. I've been having a lot of fun on TikTok there. Man, I don't know about you, but I'm like Donald Trump, and I was just so anti-TikTok. And I didn't want to have anything to do with it. And my business partner, Kali Muscle, and you know what? He felt the same way. And he kept nudging me. And I've gotten started on TikTok, and I'm loving it. I'm actually having a lot of fun. So this is exciting. So once I figure it out, we'll be streaming live on TikTok as well. I know I did a TikTok live yesterday, and it was hilarious. It was all about the theme of it was, I don't know what I'm doing on TikTok Live. I just hit this button and on TikTok Live, and I just went live, and it was great. All right, let me do some exercises real quick. Got to do some exercises. You know me, man. I'm always getting something in. One of the things that I'm actually promoting on my TikTok channel is vitamin supplements. So we have here Nature's Bounty L-lysine 1000 milligrams, supports immune function. So this is 60 coated tablets here. So, just go to the TikTok channel, or man, I'm going to be sending it out to Facebook as well as YouTube. And then also, we just got started, the Kali Muscle Tribe, we just got started with this great 100% organic company, Asante Products out of Phoenix, Arizona. We had the pleasure of meeting the CEO and his brother, who are the two owners, as well as the leading research doctor. And they are some awesome gentlemen with an awesome product. So just click the link below here, and that'll take you to my Asante product website, and you can pick up 100% organic products. I'm telling you, This is, this is a great time also with RFK going to be heading up Health and Human Services, because it'll get a lot of, like, there's different dyes in our food that here in the United States we allow that they don't allow in the UK. And as a matter of fact, there's this app that I encourage you to put on your phone. It's called Yuka, Yuka. I have it on my phone, and you just you download it from either the App Store or the Google Play Store, and then it has a scanner. And when you're going through the supermarket, like you're in Safeway or Fry's or Walmart or Trader Joe's or Sprouts or Whole Foods, and well, even with Whole Foods and Sprouts, which are organic whole stores, you can scan the barcode and it'll tell you the quality of that product. Whether it's using a lot of impurities or things, and you could do this with toothpaste and soap and any of your food products. You can just scan it and it'll tell you the quality of that product. I encourage you to download that on my phone. A woman from the UK turned me on to that, and I'm very happy about that. But yes, you can pick up Asante products just by clicking the link below, and that'll take you to my Asante products website. And thank you for being a customer. So right now, even though the price of Bitcoin has dropped slightly, market sentiment is very positive as Donald Trump continues to name a lot of prominent people to his cabinet. And I'm enjoying this whole process because he is trolling Mark Cuban, who has criticized Donald Trump by saying that he does not want to surround himself with smart women. And his campaign manager is a brilliant woman who is now going to be his chief of staff. And thus far, in addition to Tulsi Gabbard, he's also named Dondi, the former Attorney General of Florida, as the U.S. Attorney General. And from my count, he's named 12 prominent women who are highly capable to his cabinet. So, like I said before, I'm enjoying Donald Trump trolling Mark Cuban. Like Mark Cuban is like a gnat. He's like bothersome and stuff like that. With that being said, here I'm in agreement also with Charlie Kirk that one of the things that needs to be done, and we're not going to name any names. Well, that's actually not true. But people need to be terp walked. And I'm just going to throw out some names here of possible people that need to be terp walked. And the first number one person that on the list of people that need to terp walk is Nancy Pelosi. How can a U.S. senator? I know she's not a senator. She's in the House of Representatives, but she's been there for 20 years. And the average salary in that 20-year span has been around $150,000 US. And I know I said like 2 months ago that Nancy Pelosi was worth 20 million. I stand corrected. She's actually worth 10 times that amount. Nancy Pelosi is actually worth $200 million. And there needs to be an explanation for how she acquired that amount of wealth. And I know one of the troubling things about Congress over the last 30 years is how many members of Congress have become multimillionaires in a short period of time just by serving in Congress when the average salary is $150,000. Another troubling thing that started with the Clintons and now the Obamas is how many presidents have amassed millions of dollars after leaving the White House. And like the Obamas didn't have any money. Barack Obama had a book deal. But other than that, he didn't have a lot of money, and the Clintons didn't have a lot of money as well, especially when they left Arkansas and got into the White House. They probably had less than $100,000 in liquid cash, and now they are worth tens of millions of dollars. And this is troubling. And this is what Benjamin Franklin, he was the main person. If you read his autobiography and you look at them while they're trying to put together the U.S. Constitution, one of the main things they wanted to prevent is the money, the landholders, which represented all 57 people that signed the Declaration of Independence and that also participated in the construction of the U.S. Constitution. They were the wealthy people. So you had the slave owners. Most of them were slave owners, including George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. So there were a lot of slave owners. There were a lot of wealthy people. I believe all 57 people that signed the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons, including Benjamin Franklin. They were all wealthy. And one of the things they wanted to prevent is for people in the future that were wealthy like them to continuously control the government. And lo and behold, that is exactly what is occurring right now. In addition to that, they're using the federal purse, the government coffer, as their own personal purse, and their only aspiration to get into Capitol Hill is to become wealthy. Very few of them, even though majority of them have gone to law school, so it's like a law school country club, but very few of them have practiced law previous to getting into Congress. And then with AOC, she's worth about $30 million, and she amassed that in like 3 to 4 years. When she first got into Congress. So we need to investigate all these people. I've just gone off on a tangent, but Nancy Pelosi definitely, to me, is at the top of the list of people that need to turf walk. Also, Fannie Willis down in Georgia needs to turf walk. And then the Attorney General, Letitia James. Letitia James definitely, that's a turf walker right there. She definitely needs to turf walk. Those are 3 people that need to turf walk: is Nancy Pelosi, Fannie Willis, and Letitia James. Those are people, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But there's a list of 10 to 20 other people that need the same treatment. But we're just going to leave it at those 3 women who are severely corrupt. And, Donald Trump is just going to have to drain the swamp. And in that process, that means that a lot of Republicans that are also in on these schemes, they're going to have to turf walk too. And that means we need to start working on J.D. Vance, make sure he has 2 terms, 8 years, so that all of these people that eventually turf walk, they're going to stay in prison for the 12 years of the 4 years of Donald Trump and 8 years of J.D. Vance. And then if the Democrats can get someone into the White House after 12 years, then okay, they're going to pardon any of these people, but that'll be after they've been in prison for 12 years. And we need to also liquidate all of Nancy Pelosi's assets. So she's worth $200 million. There needs to be an investigation into when she was on the board of directors of Visa, and she held a lot of shares. She liquidated her shares the day before there was an announcement of a federal investigation into Visa. So that is clear insider trading. And if Martha Stewart had to go to prison, Nancy Pelosi is definitely, she needs to go to prison as well. But in addition to that, she needs to have all of her assets liquidated. And we need to have a ban on like Apple giving stock to her husband, Paul Pelosi. He didn't do anything wrong. It was all given to him based upon his marriage to Nancy Pelosi. So Nancy Pelosi is responsible for that. But companies issuing stock to the spouse or the direct member of somebody in Congress or any elected official, whether it's a governor or a mayor, that needs to be banned on the federal level. And I'm just going to, I've already gone off on a tangent on that one, but these are the real things. and that is why many Democrats now see the Democratic Party and the government for what it is, that these people have just enriched themselves, and then they're putting all these additional taxes on us while they continue to go into these endless wars. So with that, we're just going to leave it there. Man, I could just keep going on, but this is Q4 season, the economy as well. I believe the closer we get to Christmas is when Bitcoin is going to break out of 100,000 US dollars. Microstrategy just purchased 55,000 Bitcoins recently, and is just aggressively, let me make sure I have that right. Okay. Let me make sure I have that headline right with MicroStrategy. Okay. Yes, I do have it right. MicroStrategy acquires 55,500 more Bitcoin, and this is coming from CNBC television. Okay, that is not me. I'm going to always make sure that I'm quoting my sources. This is from CNBC television. Also, I already told you my vision is that Donald Trump will purchase MSNBC, CNN, and the New York Times for pennies on the dollar. But it appears that so another person I love, Elon Musk, it appears that Elon Musk is actually going to purchase MSNBC, and that'll be a good thing. That way we can have both liberal and conservative news. CNN, I believe, is adding some, I believe it's CNN or MSNBC now has changed its tune, that they're going to add some conservative people, news anchor people, so they can have a balance there, and that's a good thing. But I think it will be a good thing that Elon Musk purchased MSNBC, and then that'll leave Donald Trump to purchase CNN as well as the New York Times, and then we can just have fair news out there, and as well as Donald Trump. I see Donald Trump, purchasing NBC, the television station, and then MSNBC. Elon Musk will purchase that. Also, Donald Trump, World Liberty Financial just got a boost. Let me pull up that. I saw that headline yesterday. World Liberty Financial news. Yes, they picked up a $30 million investment from Sun. So, and this is the controversial China-born crypto entrepreneur. So Justin Sun becomes advisor to Trump-endorsed World Liberty Financial. So that guy is doing well. I would imagine he's a billionaire, and that's a good move. And I encourage you to acquire you some World Liberty Financial coin. As I said before, I'm going to be doing an upcoming podcast with Kali Muscle, my new business partner, and Kali Muscle has his own Ethereum coin, and we will discuss the relaunch of that coin. We want to take our times about that to make sure we do it right. We don't want anyone accusing us of a pump and dump scheme or anything like that. So, and cryptocurrencies are tricky, so we just got to take our time about that. But with that, we're going to sign out today. This is Daniel Plummer, the Crypto Kid, signing out. And remember, the future is crypto.